Hunchback Insomniac, Hunchback Insomniac, Hunchback Insomniac, Hunchback Insomniac.
Yo, what up? Welcome back to Hunchback Insomniac with Nahum Zack, episode 2.
Dose.
Dose. I wish I knew how to say episode in Spanish.
I think I do.
What is it? Is it
Episode.
Episode? That sounds very that sounds right.
I think that actually is.
That sounds right. You ever fuck around with a language and then like accidentally be like, what if I'm summoning the devil with this language on accident?
It's what Latin? Pig Latin, I think, right? I think I istigene.
Dude,
Whoa,
stop,
what?
Dude. I didn't like that. He's like, yeah. That's why I just stopped. That's why I stopped speaking Latin without knowing the full language, because it. Yeah, a couple demons got summoned. Oh, speaking about demons being summoned,
What?
I was. So you were asking me earlier. You were like, what new shit have you been doing?
Yes.
So the world's leading exorcism guy was on Camp Gagnon. It's like another podcast. Cool. Shout out to Camp Gagnon. But yeah, dude, crazy stories, man. Bone chilling stories, dog. Like he's all like a little kid climbed up the side of a thing, and it's hard to be like, man, this is a real story I'm hearing right now. This isn't like some BS movie stuff.
I've heard some crazy stories in my life from other people that I know personally. They were ghosts apparently.
Yeah,
But
have you?
I don't know if they're ghosts. I don't know. Right, you know what I mean? Like when someone says they saw a ghost or something happen from a ghost, is it a ghost or is it a demon?
Ooh. Well, that's okay. So watch this guy, watch more of the podcast stuff when it comes to like that, because I think they explain that.
Okay.
Like he's like, there's no such thing as poltergeist.
Right.
Like they were talking about the one where it was like the water droplets were coming from the ceiling and there was no water
God.
on the other side of it. Dude.
Whew.
Yeah, and it's like, have you ever nothing happened like that ever?
I mean, I've had nothing like that crazy, but I've had one instance where something was moved where I know I had it in a certain spot, and then I came home and it was moved. You know, like yeah.
I think did I ever tell you about the pencil?
I don't think so.
I never told you about the pencil.
I'm pretty sure you didn't know.
Bro, I was sleeping one time in my room, and this house also had like other things that happened in it. And I was sleeping, and we had a what is it called? A woodpecker that was like on the wall, right? For a while, bro. He was like ding, 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 for like days, maybe months. So I didn't think of anything of it, right? So it got to that point where I had this like this little thing I would do every time the woodpecker would start hitting the wall. I would like hit the wall or something, and I'd be like, get out of here, and it would fly away. So this one night, dude, it's like going off. Do. And I hit the wall. Nothing happens. I'm like, oh, what the fuck? Do. I hit the wall again. Nothing happens. Dude, I get to the point where I have like this window right here. Right next to this window is my desk. So I'm just pretty much in my head, I'm just going to look up and just go to the window and kind of be like, shoo. I look up and my pencil, bro, standing straight up, just goes, ding, ding, ding.
Whoa, dude. How old was your house? Do you remember when it was?
Dude, honestly, I don't think no. Dude, I don't know if it's about.
I don't think it's about that either. It's not
I don't
about
even think
the year.
it's. Yeah, it's
It
about. Well, it's
doesn't
about what
matter,
happened.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's happened in the house?
Yeah.
Like the other one at my
Possibly,
sister's
yeah.
house. Yeah, like B was freaking out about one. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I think animals are more like what is not acute? No, acute. Not to it. Not that's not the right word. They're more likely to sense that kind of stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Animals. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, it's scary,
know.
but it's one of those things where it's like, if you know things like that exist and you kind of
Yeah.
like, you treat them like that in the world, I mean, it makes things easier. Like when people are like bad people, then when people do bad things to you, you're not like, oh, what the hell? Somebody did a bad thing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It just happened. It's like, oh, it happens.
Yeah.
That's like if they sold cars and they were like, these things don't break. You know what I mean? People would be like, oh, my tire got flat. Like, no, obviously, like, we know tires go flat, so it's not a surprising thing. That's why I think it's crazy when people freak out when, like, something happens, including myself. I freak the fuck out. Every time something happens, you freak out, dude.
Yeah,
I've been
when
on
I
the
was
phone with
younger, I was definitely more scared of that kind of stuff, and then I had something that happened to me, and it made me not afraid of it anymore.
What happened?
Well, real quick, I just want to say on your cars thing, what's cool about that analogy is that they trick you and say cars, it's not going to break, and most likely it does break. So it's like weird how that. Anyways, what happened was I had sleep paralysis as an adult. Like I was like 20, and the only thing that, as far as I'm concerned, whatever was going on, I looked it up, and everyone's sleep paralysis stories pretty much similar. There's about different kinds of variations, but it's all very similar. If you've had it, you know what happens. Anyways, the shadow in the room was getting closer to me, and I started praying to God, and everything was lifted off of me, and I was set free of that. So I'm no longer. It tied into a dream. It was a lucid dream, and there was a door that I didn't want to open. I was being forced to open, and once it was open, I was awake in my bed with sleep paralysis.
Wow.
And the door was in a dark cave down in ice cold, and it was like a basement door.
Yeah.
But in a cave.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's like
very interesting. But then I woke up with sleep paralysis, shadow in the corner of my room, and if I wanted to accept it, that's what it wanted me to do. Is I could feel the energy saying, "Accept me, accept the darkness." But I chose God in that moment and light, and that's what broke me free. That's what I believe, at least.
No, I mean
personally, that's my humble opinion. So because I was go ahead.
No, I'm saying like even if you're somebody who doesn't believe in that,
right,
and you have a mantra that can get you out of a situation, that's what you see it as. You know, like people will probably like put it down because like everybody hates Christianity for some reason, but it's like, if you just, turned it around and been like, it's the same thing if somebody says a saying, that they would say over and over and over again. It's like that, like when you pray, it's like, just like, oh, this is a bad thing that's happening. This is a good thing that I know that's good. And it defeats that evil.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? When you get down to like the real shit, like the exorcisms of houses and shit like that, oh, it's a little bit different. Yeah, and mantras ain't gonna work.
Guess where I was at too? In England, a different country. Not that matters, but think of the land of where I'm at. Oh, how much history has happened on that island, the big island.
The big island.
The big island, the northern big island.
Yeah, the thing. Yeah. Well, the thing is I've heard England is
haunted as shit, brother. Holy, yeah, dude. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Haunted.
Yeah. No, like straight up. I've heard that shit is bad.
I'm getting chills just thinking about it because when you walk around, you can feel it, bro.
Yeah.
You can feel the history. I sound like a fucking hipster.
No, it's true. You can feel it. Well, I love history. That's why I want to go to the East Coast.
Dude.
That's why I want to go to the East Coast.
I want to go with you.
Yeah,
let's go together.
Well, that was gay.
Well, I want to go. Fuck you, dude.
Anytime another grown man's like, I want to go somewhere with you, it's fucking gay. Like I had a buddy.
We're gonna bring our families and shit, dude.
I had a buddy. I was in college. If you say I was in college, you already know it's gonna be gay. I was in college and I had a buddy. He was from England. My buddy Troy, and he was like, I wanna take you to Italy. And I looked at him. I was like, that's fucking. Like, don't say that, dude. You don't want to take me to Italy. Just be like, hey, dude, it would be cool if I could meet you in Italy. Or
we hung out in Italy.
Somehow
we were both there in Italy.
Yeah. If somehow magically we ended up in Italy together on the same night, it would be cool to maybe grab drinks or something. Well, that's.
I don't know what you're talking about, mate. I literally gave you the instructions to the hotel and everything.
Mate, you just, man.
You wanted to come here and see me, didn't you?
You ever seen a bunch of Brits watch soccer?
Oh my God, yeah, it's so crazy.
It's crazy, dude. It's fucking weird.
No,
dude.
it's like they're watching chicken fights or something. That's how they treat it.
Ooh.
I'm not kidding. That's the energy. It's like, you might get stabbed. I'm not kidding, dude.
That's good shit. Yeah. I don't know. So I don't know what's some new shit you've fucking read in the news right now. I don't want to talk about all the basic shit that everybody's talking about
I didn't
right
watch
now,
the inauguration. But
You didn't watch the inauguration at all?
No, not even clips. I haven't even seen clips of it. I just heard whispers of how it went.
Really?
Yeah. Is that bad?
Powerful.
What?
It was powerful.
Really?
So even if you're so look, check it out.
Not that I didn't want to. I just didn't even. I mean, I don't know, dude. I'm not.
As somebody who doesn't like actually, like, I'm not gonna like pull either side or like say whatever,
same.
you know.
Yeah.
It's still good to have information of everything.
I should watch it.
Yeah.
I can still go back and watch it.
Yeah,
I
like
plan
that's
to.
why I'm
I
studying.
plan to.
That's why I study. If you see what's going on right now with like the Christianity debates and stuff, there's a lot of like the media is pushing a lot of like the anti-Christian shit right now. Like it was pushing the Christian stuff for a while.
Yeah.
Really heavy the last year. Now it's pushing the opposite. So if you still watch it though,
I should,
because you still need to have
I know.
like the like you know thy enemy type stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If that's you
it's just information, right? Just to stay informed.
Fill yourself
I guess.
with information.
Yeah. As much as possible.
Yeah, as much as possible. Man, I don't know, dude.
I mean,
I'd say watch the inauguration just to be able to talk about it, just to be able to not be left out of the loop and know who your president's going to be and what he said. Like you don't know, like the Gulf of Mexico is Gulf of America now.
No,
you didn't know that.
I just found out from you.
Well, so Gulf of America is now now Gulf of America.
Oh, they can golf in the ocean?
No, yes. So we're taking straight up. So we're taking they have like 18 holes. We're taking Panama Canal back.
Finally.
Yeah, you know how he loves grabbing.
I don't know.
You know he loves grabbing things by the canal. So we're taking the canal back. That was a good joke. Write that down.
Yeah, it's the canal. It's the canary in the canal.
Yeah, they grab Panama's fucking Panama-nusi.
Canaries.
So we're taking Panama Canal back, and then also why is this all aimed towards Mexico? God, he does not have a good look, dude.
I know. Well, see, this is why
like
I don't even want to be a part of it, dude, and even watch it and have that information in my head.
Yeah, all the things I have to say are literally.
It's kind of racist towards the South, right? Or no?
A little bit. I mean,
I don't know. I mean, I'm not saying actually, but I don't know. That's what people say about him. He's like gonna be the next you know who.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. I'm saying it's not it's not getting a good look with all the shit I'm telling you, because it really does sound bad. But okay, but also all the cartel terrorists.
Technically, yes.
No, they're all labeled as terrorists now.
Yeah.
So the military can just come in. So I was watching a thing.
That's kind of scary.
I was watching so I was watching a thing. It was like this CIA or like special forces, the kind of guys that you don't fuck with, right?
Right.
So I was watching this thing about them, and this one dude was like, "Do you know how many of us it takes to go in there and clear out a fucking city of cartel people?" Take a guess, dude.
Oh, like American or or FBI agents and shit like that, or what?
Yeah, how many of those secret
insurgent?
How many of those
American insurgents, pretty much?
Real bad fuckers. Yeah.
Well, this is
just take a number.
This is me being in all seriousness, because I've heard rumors and whispers of people who are badass. 5 people.
4. 4.
Yeah, I knew it was exactly. Yeah, and
one gets compromised, they exit, and a different 4 comes in.
That's insane to think about that.
And that's what.
Well, that's the same
drugs
thing.
Are about
if
to
you
be,
can do that down there,
drugs are about to be clean, dude.
Well,
That's the thing, though.
Is everything about to be legalized?
I have
finally.
no.
I mean, that's something I've been waiting for.
No,
for
that's
people
terrible.
who need. Well, really?
So I have like
Certain
a lot of
ones.
like Hispanic friends, like Mexican friends, and they're all worried about like what's going on with the deportation and shit. And I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm not
I feel for
educated in
that.
it,
Yeah,
so
I
I
don't-
do feel for that. And I'm
Yeah, I
not.
do too.
So I'm not going to say anything about
No,
that.
I don't know.
That's
enough
not what
about
I'm
that
talking about at all.
I know
I
it's a
mean,
shit show though. It's
it's-
sad. It's sad what happens, honestly.
Yeah,
because it's a war zone technically down there, and people are trying to
Yeah.
escape war zone ridden towns. Is what you hear
I pray
sometimes. It's
that.
like, honestly, yeah, that's.
I pray that God protects everybody.
Yeah. Canada's not good too on the border sometimes. I mean, it's different.
But I
People
think the main reason why it's happening is because Mexico was being used as like a forefront for any kind of like people who hate America to come in and pretty much use the Mexican name as a way to be like, oh no, it's them. We came through the border. It's Mexico. When really it's all these places outside of Mexico, when we have an alliance with Mexico. Like the world needs Mexico. And this is what people don't understand. And this is why we have to provide protection towards them. And this is why I think there's like a lot of what's going on, because Mexico has become one of the world's leading food sources. So yeah, they have like
I
all
wasn't
the
gonna say that.
They have all the food. Oh, did you hear what Canada just said? What's it?
I
Go
was
ahead.
just gonna say I didn't know about that, but I was gonna say because of the Panama Canal. I was gonna say it's because of the shipping containers and all the boats. It's the quickest way to get through, right? Isn't
Well,
that
yeah,
how?
it's the quickest way to get through to LA.
And that's why we need that. I mean, to protect that too, is like that route is so important for shipping and.
Well, that's
stuff,
a whole
right?
different thing. Do you know why we're taking that?
No, I don't.
So we're taking that from China. So China has
okay. That makes sense.
China's been running Panama Canal for a while now. So we're taking all that. Yeah, yeah. So we're taking. We just want money from people. That's really all it is.
I mean,
and I'm not getting political, but at the end of the day, it's like if well, check it out. Fuck it. I mean, it's like, dude, it's like if your school, if you were going to a school and they were right next to another school, okay. No, it's a bad analogy. No, it's a bad analogy. Let's go with if you were a country. No, I'm just kidding. No, point is people are making money off of us and the money's not going back into the country. And that's the main issue.
Into our country.
Yeah.
I've heard that before.
So that's all that's really about.
I can believe that.
The geological politics that come with America is that we have trade routes from all over our country.
Like the port, all over the ports, like
We have
East and West Coast.
both borders, yeah.
Well,
Trade
and
routes.
from Canada too. I heard Canada's a shit show.
So did you hear what Canada wants right now? What they were just talking about?
What?
They were just talking about how they have like a surplus of energy and they need to take that energy and put it somewhere.
Like nuclear?
No, just a lot of energy. They have a lot of stored energy.
Oh my God! Have they just been stuck at a rave for 20 years?
It's got like giant monsters.
Just holding the energy ball forever. It's just like this big.
It's like, just
What's
like
Trudeau's just holding the energy ball?
fuck Trudeau. No,
Oh, yeah.
everyone's
I mean,
like
yeah,
fuck
fuck-
Trudeau.
I don't know.
I don't even know. I have no idea. That's all.
That's
I've
what they
heard is-
say.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think Canadians are a fan of Trudeau. Honestly,
No, I don't think so.
Not anymore. They used to be for a little bit, but
Oh, yeah.
I don't think people. I think Canada's not what it used to be. Is what I hear at least. I don't know. When I went, I loved Canada. I went to Vancouver.
I've never been to Canada.
Vancouver was beautiful. Reminded me of Washington.
Gorgeous.
It's like surrounded
Yeah,
by trees.
that's
Old
gorgeous.
timey town.
Yeah. There's a lot going on, man. There's a lot going on in the world, and yeah, it's crazy to like sit there and try to unpack it, like to like sit on a podcast and be like, I want to talk about
Yeah,
all of it going on, but you don't.
it's always
too much.
changing, bro. Day by day, like people are already over whatever happened yesterday, and like they want. It's so
Literally.
crazy, like the mindset. Because I'm kind of old fashioned when it comes to that.
Yeah.
Kind of like information and like things. I like to like digest things and sit on something for a little bit and then kind of like think about it and then move on to the next thing. I don't know.
Yeah, that's understandable. I feel.
Can I just say one more thing? Sorry.
No.
I was saying we have that potential to do that. We could, in the future, because we're going to be doing this for a while, I could see for us talking like this. And if we have the potential to sit on when we find something we're really interested to, we could have like a 3-part take on like whatever we're like really like. Once we find something, we're like, oh my God, we need to like talk about this for like 3 hours probably, or I don't know. I'm talking out of my ass right now, but
I get what you're saying.
That's the kind of shit
also,
that I'm
like
into, at least is what I'm saying.
It's like the second,
Right.
It's like the second podcast.
Yeah.
There's like a
No.
well, you do have to respect it, just like comedy, because we're both stand-up comedians. So you have to respect it in the sense of like, just like podcasting is like a joke, like making a joke or doing comedy. Like for instance, like you still have to understand a skill that comes with doing podcasts. Like for instance, like these good podcasts, they will like break down a subject and then break down what's in that subject and break down. And it's just like trying to find who you are and like understanding that. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like in breaking that that fourth wall mold, where it's like right now what we're doing and talking about that is in itself interesting to the people who have been thinking about doing a podcast. Or like for instance, dude, it took us a long time to even get this one started. Right? So people want to hear that kind of shit. They don't always want to hear about like what a famous person has learned the last 20 years. I don't think that's always what people want to hear about. You know what I mean? Like obviously as time goes by, we'll get like 35 episodes, 40 episodes in. We'll understand like how to keep conversations going, how to be more interesting, blah, 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 all that shit. Understandable.
Yeah, for sure.
But when it comes to like subjects and shit like that, breaking shit down, I mean, it's like sometimes people want to know about like how hard it is for that kind of shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's not easy. That's
like
when I was saying all that, that's like in my head years down the line where I'm able to have that brain power and like do that. I feel like I need to get wiser as an individual, you know what I mean? And like
I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. But I think that if you sit here and you could talk for 3 hours or an hour or fucking however long, I think you could do it. Yeah. I think when it comes to what it comes to is like getting in your head about like what people want to hear about, or like what people think is interesting, because then it takes you out of doing what you think is interesting. It's like comedy, dude.
It is.
It's like doing comedy. You know what I mean? Like you want to sit there and you want to like talk to people about like what is cool or whatever the fuck. And it's like sometimes you just got to talk about what you know.
True.
You know what I mean?
True. Oh my gosh, that's a good point.
Dude.
Can I ask you a weird question? I just
What's
thought
up, baby?
When was the first time you saw something like out in like the woods where you like kind of got scared of being out in the woods? You know what I mean?
Oh shit.
Yeah.
You want to hear a crazy story?
Yeah.
This one was weird, dude. I don't know how much the audience is going to know about like spirit people or whatever, dude, but I was walking through.
It's like skinwalkers?
Dude, I don't know. So I was walking through Sedona.
Oh, dude, that's skinwalker territory, brother.
This lady walks by me, bro, with a wolf. She had a wolf. Like as she walked by me, it was a wolf next to her. And she walks by me and just says like, "How are you?" Blah, blah, blah. And has like this like stuff all over her head and like looked right at my soul, dude. And I leave from there. I go hiking or whatever. And as I'm like hiking, dude, I'm like hearing like howls of wolves. Dude, there's no wolves in Sedona. It's not a thing, dude. And that was my probably first, because I was like, swear to God, dude. And I was hearing like wolves and I remember you get that feeling of when something's watching you. Yeah. It was like that feeling. I was like that feeling of like something watching me, and it was like, whoa, dude. It was scary. I'm not gonna like that was my first time like when the woods scared me. Something I can remember, yeah. Damn, dude. Yeah.
That's way scarier than mine.
Yeah. And then so my phone, my pocket had a hole in it and I lost my phone and it fell on the ground, right? And I went back all the way up the mountain. I went to my car and it was like 6:30, dude. So then I was like, I don't have my phone. Had to go back down, dude.
Oh, whoa.
with like a flashlight I had with my keys. I had a little flashlight, so I made it down. It was like, dude, it was like 9 o'clock at night, dude. By the time I get down to where my phone is, because I had to find my phone, right? Somebody was calling it, right? And I seen it. You're not gonna believe it. Flashlight goes out. Flashlight goes out. All I can see is like my phone, like 3 or 4 yards away from me, right? And then the screen just goes black, like it died or something, dude. Whoo! And the only thing I can see, right, is the full moon gleaming. That's all I can see, right? And then I don't remember what happened from there.
Oh my God, dude.
And now every time a full moon happens, I turn into a wolf. It's a thing.
Dude, I think she was a druid and she put a spell on you.
I think
The wolf spell.
She put a spell on me.
Bad. Wait, that's not good. Bad.
She's a bad witch woman. And she put a spell on me.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, no, that didn't really happen. But the
dude,
wolf lady, the wolf lady thing, all the way up.
Which one was?
All the way up until all the way up until where I dropped my phone had to go up. But that did really happen, and I did leave there just knowing that. Nothing else happened from there.
Wow.
What about you? What's your first scary forest story?
Well, I wasn't even out in the woods, but when I was with my grandma at, I was like probably 7 or something. I don't know. My dad was at work, and she was watching me out of the sliding glass door, dude. Black bear. Like 20 feet away, I saw my first
like a creature. Were you talking about like a creature?
No, just like in general, dude. When you're out in the woods as a kid and like you saw something or like heard something you thought, but I saw literally there's a black bear in my grandparents' like where I would play with my toys and shit. There was a black bear and we made eye contact.
In the house in
the yard, dude.
Oh, shit. Okay,
in the yard, just in the yard.
Yeah,
dude.
that used to happen all the time.
I just I was a kid. It was the first one I saw, so I was like, oh shit.
Yeah,
that's real. That could happen while you're out there, I guess.
Oh shit, yeah. That used to happen all the time when I lived up in North Cali.
Yeah.
Now when I was a kid like that age, I was hiking out way up on the grizzlies, but they have brown bear every once in a while. And they're big. So I seen a brown bear from across the ridge doing one of these. You know what I mean? Dude?
Shit, yeah, standing up, yeah.
Doing one of those, dude. And then it was like, hurrah, thriller.
Oh, shit,
dude. It was crazy. Started dancing, started doing, was moonwalking, dude.
Oh, my God.
Turned around and was like, you know what I mean? Whole thing, dude.
Then all of a sudden, Cocaine Bear comes in and bites that fucking bear's neck off.
Then they go off a fucking...
Yeah. Hell yeah, dude. And all of a sudden, the bear from Jungle Book's off to the side smoking a joint, scratching his back. And then fucking Yogi the bear, whatever, comes in, dude, with faking the baby bear on his back.
Yeah.
And then Smokey the bear comes in, trips, and fucking cracks his head, dude, because he's drunk.
No, Yogi the bear. Oh. No. What's his name? Smokey walks up and he's like, hey, what's the... He's like, hey, Blue, you can't be having no fire out here. Oh, yeah.
Ooh, Jungle Boy.
Jungle Boy. Are you talking about me? Don't you know that this is my bare necessities? Yeah,
that fucking snake's just on ketamine.
Have you ever tried ketamine? MDMA.
The tiger's on straight freaking K-chills.
No, that tiger fucking
killed everyone.
No, he fucking
Shere Khan.
No, that tiger fell into really bad alcoholism after the kid made him look like a fool. He actually got divorced with his wife, lost both of his kids. It was really, really sad. He tried doing a 12-step program. That 12-step program did not work. He ended up going down an even worse route, which is the route of, well, we all know it, heroin. And then, he just, he lost it from there. And,
I was gonna say Tony the Tiger. Every time he hung out with Tony the Tiger, I warned him, dude. Tony the Tiger's no good, and he didn't trust me.
Tony, since his death, since the death of the king, Tony has turned towards the Lord. He has started going to church, started doing, he does like, what is it called?
He turned Shere Khan into a monster.
He does, I want to say
Peace
community
work?
service.
Oh,
but
community
Yeah, he
service?
just helps out with the homeless.
Really? Oh my God.
Tony, you know
Really?
what he does? You know what he does? He looks at the homeless people and he says, "You know what? You guys aren't doing good, but you're gonna do great."
He always said that, but no one
Always
ever did
said
great
that.
with him. They
No one
always
ever
went
did
down a
great.
dark path,
Always
dude.
went down a dark path.
What is up with that guy, man?
Yeah.
I warned Shere Khan.
Sure. The singer?
No, Shere Khan, the tiger from Jungle Book.
You have called out every Jungle Book character name that I have asked of you.
I know. Mowgli? Oh, you didn't say sorry.
You've done good. You Disney adult?
No, I just... Well,
you- are you
technically, I did watch Prince of Persia. Not Prince of Persia. Prince of Egypt a lot, too.
I watched the shit.
I know you like that one. I just said that one
Out of
because I know
Prince of
that's one.
Egypt.
I know.
That's
said
my
that 'cause
favorite
I know.
movie.
No, just kidding. Start singing that song.
That's my favorite movie.
No, it's a good one, dude. It's classic. Shout out Prince of Egypt to anyone who's watched it.
When you believe, yeah, it's a good fucking movie.
Tally, man, hey ho, hey.
Oh,
What?
is that from that movie?
No.
Then where the hell?
Oh.
They gotta bring back. Hey, bring back Prince of Egypt on.
Live action Prince of Egypt, dude.
That would be so sick.
Who would play it?
Me? No.
And then who would be me?
you?
Moses? Or
Yeah,
you Moses?
no, I'm Moses.
I want to be the bad guy.
You want to be the bad
The
guy?
skinny one.
Okay.
Yeah, the weird
I
skinny
thought
one.
you could be the burning bush.
Oh, I get one cameo, dude. Perfect.
Yeah, it's just your face in it. That's blasphemous. Dog.
Oh, sorry.
No, we can't do that.
Oh. It's hot in here.
It's getting mighty hot in here right now, dude. Jesus.
Oh my God.
Woo,
Who would have thought being
Holy
inside this bush would be so fucking hot? Jesus Christ.
That was terrible.
Oh, I said holy too. And
Yeah, it's all right. Whatever.
Forgive me.
Who cares? Yeah, no, I care. We care.
I
but,
do care.
You know, I mean,
I didn't
like,
mean to say it. I'm sorry.
no, it's jokes. Dude.
I know.
Yeah,
It's a bit.
it'll be all right. You want to sit right here?
Can I?
No, no, stop, dude. No, you like to sit like that.
Can I?
I like that. You look comfortable. Ooh,
Hey, this one time, I was down in a
I'm
storm.
bigger than
Hey,
him, so this is gonna hurt.
hey, this one time I was down in a storm drain. I was hanging out with Shadow. All right. Welcome back.
All right, pitcher.
Yeah,
I need you to.
kind
I need you to throw a 4 or 5. A 4 or 5.
you done?
You know what that means.
You done?
Yeah. What's up?
Real quick. I was down in the storm drains the other day.
Yeah.
Me and freaking Slim Smigs. Oh, Shadow Slim Smigs. Shout out Crypto Current. Literally, dude, he was floating on a rat log. But anyways, I just wanted to tell you about that. That's how I lost him. He ain't. That's all I wanted
Why'd
to
you
say.
make me get up? This is gonna hurt so bad.
I just wanted to see if you could do it, dude.
Oh, my legs went numb
Wow,
for
that
a
was
second.
crazy. I can't believe I told you about that.
Yeah. I like that question, dude. I like that Woods
Really?
question, dude. Yeah, that was good. Yours
Thank
was
you.
gay with a bear, but
Well, that wasn't where I really wanted to tell you because it wasn't as cool as yours.
that's okay.
Can I tell you what I really wanted to say?
No, what's your
Okay.
next question?
Okay, my next question is, so, you know that feeling when sand ceases and time ceases to exist and you're just letting the sand flow through your hands? Why are you laughing?
I have never once
That's-
grabbed sand and let it fall through my hands like that.
Dude, you've obviously never watched Gladiator, dude, or freaking.
Oh, you talk about like this.
Yes, dude. Yeah. Oh my God, yeah. And then you do that too, with this a little bit. Yeah.
No, that doesn't. No,
No, he does that.
no, that's
He
not
does
cool.
this,
but
dude.
this right here, when you do this,
And Assassin's Creed too. Yeah.
and then it like goes with the
Yes,
wind and
dude.
shit.
Yeah, so you can
That's
see the
sick.
wind.
That's
yeah,
manly.
you grab it. Look.
Gladiator. I've never watched. I didn't watch Gladiator. I
Oh.
didn't watch it back in the day. I didn't
Oh.
watch Gladiator 2. I don't
know. Why do I always bring that up? I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. I like it, but I'm saying like I don't see the hype in it for some reason.
It's not about the hype, dude. It's more of just like it puts you in the scenario as it's just a good history biopic movie. It almost is like a documentary.
There's like 1,000 of those Gladiator like movies.
But this one's the best one. You freaking scumbag, dude.
I don't know. If you were a
How
Gladiator,
dare you? How dare you enter my dominion and say that to me? My name is Shadow Smiggs.
I need you out of my
Give
house.
me my helmet now.
I need you out of my house right now.
My helmet, please.
Stop, dude.
Sorry,
we were
okay,
talking
what?
about exorcism. This is getting too real. Stop, dude.
Sorry. Scumbag. Swine. Gypsies. Oh, wait.
Dude, whoa, jeez, Louise. How'd you know my mother? How would you know my grandmother was a Romanian?
Oh, Jermaine Kalangia? Oh,
Um,
sorry. Jermaine,
if you were a gladiator, who would you?
Oh my God.
What the fuck just happened? If you were a gladiator, what kind of gladiator would you be?
What kind of gladiator would I be?
Yeah.
What kind of gladiator? Are you kidding me? I'd have a spear with the little shield. I'd be evasive and I'd. Oh my God. I have daggers.
Yeah.
Literally, I have secret daggers that no one could. Oh wait, no, yeah, I have little daggers, dude, that I would throw, bro. That'd be sick, and I would roll. Yeah, and I would
yeah.
have no armor.
No.
Besides, well,
no.
I'd have a helmet and like pretty much minimal armor, so I'm fast.
Could you imagine?
My stamina needs to be like fucking fully
You
maxed
all
out.
think it's a video game or some shit. He's
Yeah.
like, no armor. This is like, oh. Oh my God, it hurts.
Dude,
Yeah.
no one would ever be able to hit me. I'm like Legolas with the fucking spear, dude.
Yeah, dude.
What would you have?
What would I have?
Yeah, you fucking queer nut. What would you have, buddy? Let me guess. Should I guess it? Can I
Yes,
guess?
please, can you guess it?
You'd probably have. Let me guess, and you'd probably. No, I'm just kidding. Go ahead.
Well, no. What would you? What
I
take
don't-
a guess, dude? What do you think?
I think you would probably fucking have a giant sword, dude. You just brute through with like a giant sword, just like that. Probably. I don't know, or an axe.
Realistically, a yes would probably
Yeah.
be what I would do.
Yeah.
Realistically,
Yeah, you'd be a brute, dude.
Yeah.
Giant axe
Yeah.
or a hammer. Oh, a giant hammer, dude. A maul. A
That's
maul.
literally, dude. Literally.
Yeah.
Hey, we're doing that game. Hey, it's like that game. You know that game where like there's something in the middle and you both think of something, and then you try to get to the middle of the, you know, like what it is. That's what we just did without even thinking about it, without even trying, dude. Because I was thinking hammer the whole time. Big giant hammer. Huge hammer.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean that. I don't.
I would be like, whoop, and just crush somebody. Like you would try to evade me.
yeah,
you'd
and I'm
be
like an ant or something.
You'd be like running,
Like
and
a
I'd
little-
just be like swinging it like this and just knock you in the back or something. Yeah.
I should have had a back plate armor. Back plate. At least back plate.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
That's pretty sick.
That's probably what I would have is like a big hammer. That'd be cool though. I
would
don't know.
have,
I
like-
feel like in the gladiator days though. So it's like crazy to think about, right? Like 'cause we
Dude,
think
it is
like in the
very crazy to
gladiator.
think about.
We think about like today. We're like, oh, we would never have gladiators, right? I watch UFC every weekend. If they threw some swords in the mix, I'm still watching it.
Well, you've seen the the coolish kind of, you know, where they pretend. Well, they dress up in gear and stuff and armor, but no one actually dies. But I'm sure people break their fucking necks and their arms fighting in those like the suits with the
Can
swords.
we go do that?
We could, yeah.
My buddy does it. My buddy,
Dude, that shit's intense. Like the actual like UFC style.
What's his name?
But they just have swords and armor.
I think Jason. My buddy Jason. I think.
Dude,
his
they
name
actually
is.
fucking fight each other. It's
Yeah,
crazy.
he does it.
And they have swords and stuff.
Yeah, he has the armor and everything. He does the. I think
I'm
he
sure
uses
people get knocked out and probably break their ribs and
Yeah,
all
it's
kinds
called
of shit.
medieval MMA.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's insane.
we should do that.
I would do it.
I'll do my giant hammer.
Do they do weight class?
They don't do weight classes.
I'd get
You ever
fucked
seen the
up
one
then.
where he's like the one where he goes like I think he says, tell me how the ground tastes, little man. And then he kicks this fucking tiny little guy, and this guy just goes flying. Yeah, and he goes, tell me how the ground tastes, little man. And then he like kicks him.
shit.
I'll put the video up. But
Is
yeah,
that a Night
it's-
Sale movie?
No,
That
it's
one?
a real video, dude.
Oh,
of,
it's
like,
a real
that
video. I
shit.
thought
Yeah,
you-
no,
oh.
I'm telling you.
Oh,
things are,
shit.
no, it's a real shit. I'm telling you.
Oh, yeah.
the
I've seen a
videos
couple
that
of
we're doing.
videos, not that one, but I've seen.
Tell me how the ground. the little man, dude's as big as fucking Tyson Fury. Like,
Whoa.
how, what do you have? Well, no, I'll just ask Jason. I'm gonna say, what do you have to do in life to get to the point where you're like, I want to fucking get some armor. I want to fucking go work as a mechanic and then get home and fucking put some armor on, grab my fucking sword, and go over there and fucking just beat the shit out of another guy who has armor and a sword.
You ever heard of escrow?
No.
401k?
Yeah.
Social Security?
Yeah.
Make a man want to put some armor on and go fight someone.
Oh shit.
Fuck yeah.
Let's go do it.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go.
I don't know. Gladiator days would be crazy. I couldn't imagine like getting to that point where you're just like living your life, right? You're out there, you're just living your life. You're a farmer. You farm grain. You have a wife, 2 kids. You're just a farmer, right? Maybe your name is Elios, right? Elios is just out there farming. And then one day a bunch of horses come into town. And you're like sitting there with your wife, and your wife goes, Elios, look, obviously in Greek. And Elios is like, oh no, honey, take the kids. And then they take off with their horses. And they ride off, you know. And then Elios is like, all right, I surrender. And then they take him. You wake up, and you're now officially like, hey, what do you want? Do you want a hammer, a sword, a shield, and a spear? And then you officially got to just start killing dudes, dude.
Shit, dude. Right when you wake up.
That's how it is, dude. You're one day farming with your wife.
No, well, yeah, they take you, yeah.
And then they just take you, and you are now officially a fucking gladiator.
Dude, that's
How
so
crazy
insane.
would that be?
Let me ask you a question, because that would be insane, and we probably wouldn't last very. You'd probably last longer than I would in the
100%,
Coliseum. 100%.
100%.
Well, they'd target me first, or I'd get eaten by a lion. Or something.
You would be someone's bitch.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying.
No,
I'd be a
immediately
shield
with that
literally,
long
like,
hair. No, with that long hair.
I wouldn't
like
have
that.
long hair,
No,
dude.
with that long
Back
hair,
then, dude.
Somebody, no, you know what the Caesar would do? They would capture you right after they
Chain
took you
me up?
from your gay brothel over in town, and they took you and they grabbed me Elios with my
Elios
wife.
is the gayest fucking
From
name
my
I've
wife,
ever heard. First
from
of
my
all,
wife,
dude.
right?
Okay.
Hey, from my wife,
Elios.
and they take me, right? The Caesar
Such a
would
gay
see
name,
me,
whatever,
and he'd go, send him to be a gladiator. He's going to be my best champion. That's what he would say about me, and he'd look at you and he'd go, "What's that mouth do?" He'd look at you and go, "What's that mouth?"
What about
do?"
me?
He'd look at me and
Papa!
go, he'd look at me and go, "Gladiator, he's going to be my champion." And he would look at you and go, "What that mouth do?"
Dada! Papa! No! I have to cut that. I don't know.
No,
Sweet,
it's
I'm just
fine. No, you seriously,
Elios, so, huh?
you're fucking. You'd be the fucking Caesar's bitch, dude. You'd last a while though. You'd be alive. At least you're not dying.
I think I would be up there. I'd make my way up there, dude. I'd try and break you out.
No. That's our play. That's our play.
Mm-hmm.
That's our play. There's our play.
Yeah, that's our way in.
That's how we get to the You're his bitch. I become his champion. In the middle of the night after you just got done sucking him off.
Adios! Adios!
After you just got done sucking the Caesar off, you're gonna come and break me out, dude. And I'm sitting in bed with like 3 chicks, dude. And then you break me out.
Hella chicks, probably. Dude.
Blood all over my hands, dude, because I don't get a shower.
That's disgusting.
Blood all over me because I just killed so many people, dude.
Dude,
and I just
got
murdered
grape juices and fucking wine and.
Ew,
dude. And Caesar's fucking dressing, dude. In the palace, dude.
Caesar's salad
palace,
tossing, dressing.
Dressing, dude.
And then you break me
Ain't
out.
that fucking ranch back then, dude?
And then you break me out, dude.
I might break you out.
And then you break me the fuck out.
Elios!
Then you straight break me out, dude. Yeah, dude. You break me out of there.
I don't want to talk about it.
I'm like, hey, what happened?
I don't want to talk about it. Stop.
Sir, what? You were the one. You were the one that we got in here together. What? Why didn't I see you in the Colosseum? Where were you? What did you do for the Caesar? What were you?
There was so much dressing.
Did he ask you what that mouth do?
He did multiple times.
Yeah.
No, I was gonna ask you,
What?
how far back in history do you think you could go back and like actually like realistically survive?
I'm an old soul. I've been around here for a while.
Yeah, well, realistically, how far back do you think you go and you survive? Don't fucking grab that like that. Answer the question, buddy.
I'm thinking, dude. I'm
Shouldn't
really
take that long for you to think of
because
this
I
question.
know I make it through the Greek times, and that's
Okay,
already,
go back further.
That's already way further.
Okay, go back further, buddy. Are you talking black? You'd survive the Black Plague?
Yeah, that's like way before. That's way after the Greeks.
Oh yeah, that's right. The Dark Days, you'd survive. Okay,
honestly, dude. Honestly,
yeah.
Honestly,
Isn't the Black Plague right after Greek?
I'm pretty sure I was like one of the Nephilim.
Oh my God, you're a fallen spirit
Nephilim, dude.
of the giants.
No, pretty far back, dude. No, realistically, if it was like how far? Probably like
realistically, actually,
600s,
like
600s. Give me the
600s.
600s.
600 for sure.
600s.
You willing to bet on that, son?
What? How far back do you think you go?
Me personally, shit. I'll be real with you, man. I don't even think I make it through Y2K, brother. Going back, think about it. If hell, put it on black, all on black. I wouldn't take it back to Y2K. I don't
You play roulette?
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Not since 2002. Shit, me Shadow Smigs, bro.
I'm thinking in my head right now.
Yeah, realistically though, it's an interesting question.
What? I was just thinking about how dumb fucking people were when they fell for Y2K. Like,
oh my God, I know. Do you think we'd ever fall for that now?
2000, dude. The internet's not gonna work when it hits 2000.
That, you know what that is? Nowadays, you know what that is? I just thought of this.
What?
You know what our Y2K was? Oh my God, TikTok's gonna be closed and banned again. Oh my God. That's why. That's
true.
what happened. That
It's true. It's
elder
true.
people that thought TikTok was gonna be closed and banned.
Yeah.
That was our Y2K.
Yeah, people freak the fuck out. It's like, how is that even going to be a thing?
No, there's
It's not going to happen.
There's too much money.
Yeah.
There's way too much money involved now.
Yeah. There's way too much money involved in that. Way too much money involved in the internet. Way too much money involved. Yeah.
It's all around.
It's all about fucking money.
Thank you, CERN.
Thanks. Fucking. Yeah. You know. So what do you think's the next big thing?
The next big thing?
What's the next
Honestly,
big thing?
I mean, I don't even want to say it on
What's
here.
the next big thing?
The next big thing, if I can, I'll try and phrase it in a way that you could say it, but someone who has just came into power, I think there's going to be, and I really pray this doesn't happen, but I think there's going to be like another, attempt.
Yeah. Yeah.
I foresee something like that. I don't know why, dude. I mean, because it's so calm right now and like you don't hear, but like the news is so like, obviously, can we agree upon this between me and you? Not everyone, just me and you agreeing, possibly. Do you think there is, obviously, this is such a stupid word even to say, but like there's some kind of like play and like pawns being moved above what's actually going on, what we're seeing behind the scenes? There's pieces being moved, The control. There's more control that everyone's aware of, and like, yeah, for sure. Okay,
dude,
something's fucking going on.
You know
Obviously,
what?
Every little thing has its control, and like it's a piece of the puzzle of what America is.
What I think
each state is a piece of the puzzle. Each political person is a piece of the puzzle. It's all fucking, but then there's someone that's just controlling it all. I don't know who it is, but
no,
you don't think it's not someone, but I'm saying there's like group. I don't know, dude. It's like, it's not what we seem to see. There's something else to it. Always. There's always something else. Yeah. That's what I'm trying to say. I don't know.
Yeah. No, I get what you're saying. I think that what it is I think that I think it's a system that is created that can't be broken. I think it's a system that can't be broken because if it's broken, then everything that's connected to that system breaks as well. And I think that systems can't be broken that are put in place. It's almost like this podcast, right? Like when you create a podcast, for those who have a podcast, you know how it works, but you have like mics connect into an audio system. That audio system connects into the computer. That computer is now taking audio and is recording that, right? And then the camera records the video, and then that gets put together, blah, 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 right? So that being said, if one thing fucks up inside the mic box, right? Like if one of our cords fuck up, that fucks up the whole situation, right? Like there's nothing that is there's no fail safe for that, right? Like if something fucks up, that's an hour of the time that's gone. So that's kind of how like the world works. That's how our American system works, right? Like for instance, like let's look for an hour of our time is like a year of the country, right? So COVID was a real big example of that. So COVID broke one thing that the system needed, and that is sociability, socialness, right?
Yeah.
So people need like to be able to be at stores, to look at each other, to have those kinds of like interactions. And when they don't, like, the S words went high up. You know what I mean? Those went high ups. The like companies closed down because people just lost motivation. Just a lot of shit like that happened because the system broke. So when one piece of the system breaks, all of it breaks. And that's kind of what we've seen. So that's going to happen with the Trump thing.
Like it folded in on itself almost is what it felt like. Because it's like, because of its own design, it backfired on itself almost is what it feels like.
Yeah, and then people think that like things have to get changed or things have to get rerouted, and I don't even think it's about that. I think it's more of about what do you do? What do you do if you can't erase something? You just pile on top of it. You know what I mean? It's like Earth, right? Like Earth has had I can't say the word, but you know the word I'm looking for, Göbekli Tepe. Oh, is it a
Göbekli Tepe?
Yeah, Göbekli Tepe.
Yeah, in Turkey.
So a Göbekli Tepe.
Göbekli Tepe was
so when you dig a little bit under the
years
earth,
ago or longer, they think, and still being uncovered. They're still. I mean, who knows how far underground there's these things? Yeah.
So when you uncover the earth, you have all these things that you realize. Look how much stuff we built on top of. Look how much stuff we built on top of. Look how much life that somebody was living before we built on top of it. And it's fine because you learn from the past. So I think the same thing has to be done with the system. There's people that think the system has to be broken, has to be taken down. It doesn't. It just has to be ignored, and a new system has to be put in place. That's pretty much the only way that has to be done, because when you take a system down, you have to go through the, like, let's say this hour podcast, it gets wasted, right? That would be the year of the country. Like, if you fuck with the system like COVID, we lost hours of our country. So it's the same situation. There just needs to be a better system that's put in place, and there already is. It's the same way, we've gotten anywhere.
I think personally, instead of like always trying to look to the future, like, and always like try and make things like more technologically driven.
There you go.
Technologically driven. I think we should not necessarily revert, but like take a step back and just like let the things that we have be complacent and sit at a plateau for at least a couple years, and then focus on things like that are more valuable, like people's feelings and like emotions in the actual world, or helping people grow as individuals. And like, what? Because is that communism? Oh.
You know what you sound like right now?
What? Dude, what?
You
I'm
know
just trying to help people who are fucking
you sound like
hating
right
their
now?
lives in college right now or something.
Like,
What?
You know you sound like right now?
What?
You sound like the Caesar has you by...
I was going to say, this whole conversation feels like what we were talking about earlier, dude.
You sound like the Caesar. You sound like the Caesar has your hair right now, and you're just gobbling his nuts right now. You're gobbling Caesar nuts, and you have Caesar dressing all over your face right now. That's what you sound like. Yep, just like that. Put those near your mouth.